Hey people, I am live. It is Sunday, August 31st, 5:30 p.m. The last day of August and the end of summer vacation, I guess, for a lot of people. School starts tomorrow for those who are, or actually the day after tomorrow, for those who are students. Tomorrow's Labor Day, of course. It's around 22 degrees Celsius. Very sunny, pleasant day. I'm here on the Toronto Metropolitan University campus, just chilling in a shady spot here. Hope you're all doing well. Hope your weekend's been a-okay. Hey, hello Chowdhury, hello Alan K, hello Gertish. Welcome to the stream. Hey, Mark M, what's up? Lemon Pledge. Craig O'Connor. Leo Chung, 99, hello. Hello to Lee. Saleda. Zach, the Ontario Transit fan. Mr. Blue. Good to have you. Kevin Hawthorne. Len B. John Nicholson, what's up? Janice Pike. Navindat in the house right off the bat with a $2 super chat. Again, a Sunday surprise stream. Yeah, I guess I don't normally stream on Sundays late afternoonish, but I figured I'd do a last stream of August. Thank you very kindly, Navindat, for the $2 super chat. Cheers, Navin, much appreciated. What's up, Billy T, John O'Meara, Mr. Adams Apple, Len B, Lorraine McLean, hello. What's up, Lemon Pledge and Davy Bukaj. Mike Landry is here. What's up, Mike? You're finally able to watch a live stream. Have you been having some technical issues? I'm glad you're able to watch. What's up, Christopher Walking? Kindred Spirits, how you doing? Jada Mervin is here. Hi, hi. Hi, hi, ho, ho. Oh, it's Raven. Raven is Kindred Spirits. What's up, Raven? Wowee. Long time. Right? Raven is a old friend of mine from the hometown, from North Bay. Hope you're doing well, Raven. Awesome to have you pop into one of my streams. Hello, Danube. Perpetually Taggy is here. Hello. I'm going to get moving there in a minute. Hey, what's up, Caper Boy? I showed up in your algorithm. At least the algorithm is finally doing something right. More often than not, the algorithm doesn't do me a lot of favors, but every once in a while it finally tries a bit and helps me out. So cheers.
Hey brother, you got rolling papers?
No, sorry. No. Hey, Jillian Felix. Carol L.E., hello. I guess I just look like someone who would be carrying around rolling papers or something. That used to happen a lot more often when I had my long hippie hair. Not so much when I have my shorter hair. Hey, just Smitty, how you doing? Wing Zero, what's up? Matt Bross is here. How you doing, Matt? I saw that you were just in Toronto. You were doing some live streams. I caught a glimpse of one. Hope you had a good visit. Unless you're still here, I'm not sure. What's up, Jack Abercrombie? You remember my long hair? I mean, I had it just until recently. I just sort of chopped it all off a few months ago. The long hair just keeps coming back. I can never really get rid of it. I'm just a long hair kind of dude, I guess, most of the time. What's up, Fat Tony? Hello, Sebastian. I don't know if I missed anyone's hello. Hopefully not. My apologies if I did miss your greeting, though. Hey, Lena Sandoval, how you doing? Could rock any look. My hair is at the stage now where it's like, am I going to cut it again, or am I going to just let it grow? It's starting to look a bit shaggy. Starting to go over my earlobe a little bit. I might have to reshave. Maybe I'll let it grow in time for winter. Keep my ears warm. Alright, I'm just going to walk on south here. This is where Victoria Street begins. Is that right, Matt? Yeah, I do tend to walk pretty quickly when I'm streaming. Well, that's too bad that you weren't able to snipe me. That would have been fun. Alright, let's see what's going on the last day of August here in Toronto tonight. Am I doing anything for Labor Day? I have nothing planned. I might maybe record a video. I don't know. We'll see. I might just be lazy and hang around the apartment all day, maybe. Do you remember when we first met, Raven? It was when we were working at that t-shirt stand in the mall, right? Teasers. I think that's when we first met. Ugh, the bright sunlight. Can't see anything here. Can't see the chat. Oh, you do remember that? Yeah. That was quite the job. The boss. He was an interesting character, that guy. I put up with that for a year and a half before I finally said, screw this. He would call me and ask me how many sales we had made, and if it weren't enough, he'd start yelling at me and calling me a failure. You're a failure as a salesperson. Ugh. Hey, Debbie Lalonde, how you doing? Yeah, he wasn't really operating that business on the up and up. Yeah, I had some trouble with him also after I quit. Hey, Karen on the Humber, how you doing? Hello, Jinwan Choi. Yeah, the Senator is still open. It's mostly closed whenever I happen to walk past it, but it is open. I didn't see if it was open at this particular moment. The sign is turned on, so I think it might be open right now, actually. Let's just take Victoria Street all the way down. Maybe I'll avoid Yonge Street for now. I might end up on Yonge Street later. It always tends to end up that way sooner or later, right? Check out the huge crowd over here though, lined up at Massey Hall. Looks like a lot of teen girls. Like a huge lineup over there. Who's playing at Massey Hall tonight? Hey, Simon R, how you doing? Hello, Tom Seeley. What's up, Picard? Tea, Earl Grey, hot. Cam, hello. What's up, Chris Milley? How you doing? Yeah, there's a show at Massey Hall. The lineup is mostly young girls, teens, maybe early 20s, teens, that age group. Gen Z. And I guess there's something going on at the Elgin and Winter Garden Theater tonight too. All these buses here. Unless these are for the Massey Hall show. I don't know. They're right beside each other, so it could be either. Okay, Jesse Murph is at Massey Hall. No idea who that is. Probably some young dude who has songs on TikTok or something. Or I guess it could be a girl also with the name Jessie. Hey, Tavane, hello. Yeah, I lost track of all these generation names. I don't know. Hey, Stephen Edwards. I'm in a no standing zone. Where? I'm just walking past the hospital. Is there a no standing zone? What's up, Famous Master? It's like naming hurricanes. This is just a big temporary shelter to contain all the construction noise and dust and stuff like that when they're building the new subway line here. So that's not permanently going to be there, obviously. It'll come down once they're finished building the new subway line. Become very cynical. I've always been very cynical. Although maybe I'm more cynical now than I was back in the day, I guess. I think it just comes with getting older, right? How can you not become more cynical after you've seen some shit, after you've done some shit, after you've had some shit done to you? It's kind of hard not to be a little more cynical. But I still consider myself a glass half full kind of guy, I think, most of the time. I don't immediately assume the worst. Cheers, Len B. Hey, Howard Charco, hello. Somebody lost their little Minnie Mouse coat. It's like wee. It's like a wee little coat. Hey, William Elliott. Hope you're feeling okay now, William. Glad to hear you're back home now. And hello, would like to sleep. Very peaceful Lombard Street. Yeah, I didn't even think of anything like that when I saw the jacket. I just assumed somehow it got misplaced and someone put it there to say, hey, here's the jacket you might have lost. Alright, we're at Adelaide and Victoria. Christos says that was his jacket. Well, it's there, waiting for you to reclaim it. Hey, we got Al Bundy in the house. What an honor. Which way is the nudie bar? There's a few nudie bars around here, Al, if you're looking for a fun night out. Hey, going to the nudie bar. Hey, Bevy, how you doing, Bevy? It's been a while. We got another one of my original mods back in the chat. Are you re-emerging into the YouTube realm, Bevy? I think I might have heard something about that. Hey, what's up, Jellybean? You're a big fan of my karaoke? Yeah, I'm just having fun with that. I know it's crummy, right? Ken's crummy karaoke. Do not take it seriously, folks. Do not take it seriously. But you can follow the Instagram account, though, if you just enjoy listening to me do my thing on there. Oh, that's awesome, Bevy. Hey, Felicity is here. What's up, Felicity? And Mark 311. Thanks, Perpetually Taggy. Today I was trying to do a Nirvana song. Sometimes I have to do many takes before I think it's good enough to go on my crummy Instagram page. I haven't managed to get that song good enough yet, in my opinion. I might have to take a few more cracks at it, but maybe I'll end up putting it on the page there. Just stay tuned, I guess. Hey, Maroof, hello. Happy Sunday, Maroof. Man Who Sold the World. Yeah, that's an idea. I like trying to do that low David Bowie voice. That's always fun. You play Nirvana to help you get mellow. I don't think I could do Ace of Spades. I think that would shred my throat. There are a bunch of songs I tried and it was just a complete failure. I was like, nope. It's not happening, and then I just move on to something else. The Crash Test Tummy's voice. That guy's voice is super low. I don't think I can go that low. There's the dog fountain over there. We've all seen that many times, right? There it is. Wonder when they're going to turn it off. That's always a bummer of a day when they turn off the fountain. Hey, Mammy True, hello. All right, we're on Wellington. I'm going to take us down to the Harbourfront. I thought we'd walk along there for a bit. Seems like a nice day for it. Probably lots of people down there enjoying the nice weather. And it's the long weekend also, so people might be out and about in bigger numbers. Can I do Jimmy Eat World? I don't know. There's so many songs. All I know is when I do them, more often than not, they're crummy. But I try to make them the least amount of crummy as I can. I had a girthy veggie burrito lately. Not in a few weeks, I guess. It's been a little while, yeah, since I've had one. Okay, back to the chat. Chat is busy tonight here. See, we ended up on Yonge Street. I said I wasn't going to, but here we are already. The chat is popping off. Yeah, when it gets busy, I might miss some chats here and there, as I mentioned earlier, so sorry in advance if I miss a chat directed at me. I'll try to get you on the next one. Ay, ay, ay. Take it down a notch. CN Tower view incoming. Hockey Hall of Fame right there. Hey, poster boy, yeah. This is a very nice look at the tower from here. Maybe we can get the likes up to 200 and maybe even 300 when all is said and done. Speaking of 300, we're just about to hit 300 concurrent viewers. The Sky Tower. Right, to the lake. You know, somebody has the hiccups. That's always a drag. Oh, weird. It's kind of weird looking right now. Hey Brent, hello. Should do CNE before summer ends. I think the CNE ends on Labor Day, right? That's tomorrow, right? I don't think I'm going to take a dip in the lake, but we'll look at it and we'll go, hey, look, there it is. There's the lake. Hey, there's an Ontario Northland bus. Can't see it because of the glare in the tunnel at the end of the light there, but I saw it. That's the bus that goes to North Bay, or comes from North Bay. What's up, Kyle Walker? Yeah, there'll be no dipping, skinny or otherwise. This is a dipping-free live stream right here. Tunnel at the end of the light. I did say that, didn't I? I meant to say it that way. That's right. Yeah, that's the ticket. Content. But Felicity and I, you know, we are gonna eventually get back together and do a stream like we've been planning or talking about. I can't stop just gawking at this building as it gets ever taller. It still has about 20 more floors to go before it's finished. So it is ridiculously tall. Re-plug in my power bank here. Hey, Ian McLeod, hello. Your former workplace, the Toronto Star? Is that your former workplace? Yeah, they vacated that building. I'm not sure if it's empty, but the Toronto Star is no longer in there. They're over at the Well now in the big office building over there. So this building might be demolished, believe it or not. There are plans to build more tall condo buildings and they might end up knocking this down. Kind of crazy to think, you know? How many stories is the Sky Tower? It's going to be 106 stories, Kyle. Yeah, 106 stories. Plus a few more levels above that. 106 residential stories, and then maybe another 4 stories above that for the penthouse, like the mechanical stuff on top of the building. The crown, I guess you could call it.
In 50 meters, slide left onto Young Street.
This guy has GPS on his bike. Slide left onto Yonge Street, that's what it said. Hey, Scott Ehrman, hello. Yeah, there's still lots of skyscrapers under construction in downtown Toronto, Scott. Although once this current slate of buildings is finished, there might be a bit of a lull for a while. until the market improves. But all the buildings that are under construction now began, you know, before the slump really kicked in, so they're still going to be completed, of course. But yeah, it might be quiet for a while after that, unless they, you know, get things more favorable to builders again. If prices come down. Hey, Brett Mallon, what's up? All right, we're at the lake. And once again, there'll be no skinny dipping. Hey, Damon Washington. Mostly whatever happens, happens, Brooke, but I do have a 15,000 step goal that I see if I can hit every day. I don't always hit it, but usually on days when I do a live stream or if I'm out just recording pre-recorded videos, I'll definitely get close to that, and sometimes I go way over that depending on how much walking I'm doing. But there are days when I don't get any steps in because I just stay home and twiddle my thumbs all day. Maybe my steps are from my chair to the fridge and back again, and then from my chair to the bathroom and back again. That's about it. Check out the tall ship. On a more active day, I hit around 20-25,000 steps. And on a really good day, it'll be 30,000 or more. Looking right up Yonge Street. We're at the foot of Yonge Street right here. This is where it starts. Hello Elena, welcome. And Brad Palmer, good to have you, Brad. Happy Sunday evening. Happy last day of August. What's up, Cats Meow? Sandy S, hello, good evening. That's the bachelor life, yeah. How far is it to North Bay from here at the foot of Yonge Street, you're wondering? 337 kilometers to North Bay. It's just a bit over 3 hours driving time. Hey, Cat's Meow, yeah. Hello. How you doing? Hope all is well. Yeah, it is pretty tranquil here, I guess. One of the more tranquil places, I guess, in downtown anyway. When there's not sirens. Hey, Mr. Blue, what's up? It's warm and sunny in North Bay. What's up, Jefferson? Hello. Oh no, it's Diddy. Just thought that license plate looked like it said Diddy something. I was going to say that was like one of the vehicles that Drake travels around town in. Walking past the Harbor Castle. Very busy around here. Yeah, I wonder. I actually might like to see that Degrassi documentary. It's a gang of little dirt bike dudes. It's the dirt bike gang. Run for cover, everyone. I think lots of people are coming from the island. Got the ferry terminal right behind me. Hey, no worries, Maroof. Lurking is perfectly acceptable. Hello. Got like a tickle in my throat. Hey JD, what's up? Random music. Oh, Blue Eyes, yeah, I just walk. That's what the channel's all about. I'm a guy who walks around Toronto mostly. The Tranquility is being interrupted by all the sirens. Do you ever walk to somewhere exciting while, I don't know, I'm walking around the biggest city in Canada when it's bustling and full of people? I don't know. I think that's kind of exciting or interesting to a lot of people. Maybe. It works for Simon. I mean, I think it works for most people who watch my videos. That's pretty much what my channel's about. Hey, Trojan Elk Explorer, how you doing? What would I do at the bar? I would just be sitting at a table, not showing anything. That doesn't sound very exciting or interesting. Not to mention all the copyright music, I'd have to mute the audio. Not to mention I don't drink, so there's no point in going to the bar. Just doing more than words can say. Maybe we should do some karaoke together, her and I. Could do a duet. Hey, sure thing, Diane. How long till the warm weather? I lost that chat. Let me go over here. Sometimes it's hard to read the chat and watch out for all the people and make sure I don't collide with anybody. Because if you don't watch, you will collide with people, or they'll collide with you. Yeah, sorry about the ads. That's just a thing YouTube does now during live streams. They never used to, but they changed the way they do things regarding live streams on YouTube, and now there are ads. I could get around it by turning off monetization, but I don't really want to turn off monetization, so I guess just have to deal with the ads. Hey, what's up, the unknown commenter? Could go skydiving or hop a train. Yeah. Maybe I can go subway surfing. How about that? I'll live stream standing on top of a moving subway train. There you go. What's up, Darren? How you doing? Do a duet, Jada says. All right, later, Simon. Maybe I'll catch you in the next one. What's up, Digital Blade? I'm just looking at the chat, seeing if I missed anything. I know I did miss something, or some chats here and there. Sorry again. Smells like weed here. All I smell is weed. Doesn't look like a very weed-friendly crowd here, but I guess you never can tell, right? All these families with their kids, you know? More than at Young and Dundas, maybe not that much more. Not as much as there. Let's go on to the boardwalk over here. What's up, Atlantic Dreamer? How you doing? R10 Gaming, good to have you. It's always 420 somewhere, that's true. And I always notice when I have 420 people watching, I always point that out. We hit 420, everyone. And I also like to always point out when my battery level is at 69%. Nice. We're at 77% right now, so we're not there yet. Walking right into the sun, I can't see a thing. I am blind. There's one of those flute dudes. Sometimes those flute dudes can get you a copyright claim because they play to a backing track. That happened to me before. I was like, oh, come on, flute dude. Why are you going to do me like that? Yeah, the pan flute, right? Looking for some shade here. There we go.
Barbecue area.
Well, here's the big misting area over here. I wonder if I dare walk through there with my gadgets here. I wonder if they'll get too wet. I don't know. It doesn't look like it would be that bad. Let's give it a try. I'll just hold the phone up high if it starts to get too wet. Whoa! Whoa!
What's that?
Whoa! Little kids running all around me. That felt good. I enjoyed that. Just my pants from like the waist down got wet. And my hands a little bit.
They only got it because they said the word party. And if Jess said...
Yeah, that was quite refreshing. Hey, hello, Alex Fox. A fest taking place here, a Filipino festival, I think. Maybe, I don't know. I just see something over there that says Simply Filipino, but I don't know what the theme of the festival is. Is it just a general waterfront fest? Blinded by the light, revved up like a deuce, another runner in the night. Oh, random music, random music. Get the music alert. Some claw machines here. Your deuces are always revved up. I try to rev up my deuces at least twice a day. I think it's just the best way to go about it, you know? T-Shots was down here last night. I'd like to think there's a classic rock song for every occasion. Either that or a Seinfeld quote, one or the other, right? Talk about blinded by the light. And then when I try to escape the light by going into the shade, there's copyright music where the shade is. It's like, oh no, I just can't win. I might have to go stand in the middle of the street or something. Or a Simpsons quote, that's true. Seinfeld or The Simpsons. Yeah, a lineup of cyclists waiting for the light. There's the dome. Yeah, it is busy down here. I thought it would be. too many people. There's a Paul McCartney quote. No ads with YouTube Premium, that's right. Might be worthwhile to some people who are regular live stream viewers. Got an old-fashioned lemonade stand here. Pay as much as you can. There's actual lemons in there. Hey, what's up, math doctor? Because Doug Ford is a dinosaur, that's why. Yeah, it's pretty perfect weather. It's not humid, so that helps a lot in my book. That's an insult to dinosaurs.
So I don't understand.
Hello, JD. Maybe we'll go check out the music garden up ahead. Arrgh, the pirate taxi. Hey, my birthday is coming up, and that's also Talk Like a Pirate Day. I've mentioned that before, but it's just right around the corner. Talk Like a Pirate Day / my birthday. Both happen at the same time. I think this is where the Dartmouth ferry built Dartmouth ferry boat or whatever it was used to be located right here. the boat that was named after Dartmouth. I don't know how else to explain it, but it was right here, I think. Maybe it's out on the lake right now. There's a plane. I pronounced it correctly. Ever since you told me that, I've made sure I said it the right way. What is this music? Hey, it's the Beatles music. I like the Beatles, but I still have to talk over the music factor because of copyright. Curse you, YouTube, for making me talk over a Beatles song. Come on now. It goes against my entire reason for living. Hey, a jelly bean, $10 super sticker. Thank you very kindly. I hope you're enjoying the walk, Jelly Bean. Your support is always much appreciated and very awesome. Cheers, Jelly Bean. Thank you very kindly. It is sacrilege to have to talk over a Beatles song. Mike Fammy, also $10. Put this towards another book. Thank you very kindly, Mike. Two back-to-back super chats from two awesome supporters. Much appreciated, Mike. Cheers, Mike. Thank you very kindly. Smells good in here, all these flowers around me. Smells very sweet. Hey, Harjot. Hello, Hannah. Welcome. This is the music garden we're walking through. There's a little amphitheater here. They have performances sometimes down here. Sometimes they'll have like a string quartet or something, and sometimes they'll have like Shakespeare in the Park. You got people just sit and watch, or just chill like they're doing tonight. Yeah, the weeping willows around here are very awesome. I'm underneath one right now. Hey, Danube, 1090 Rial, super sticker. Thank you, Danube. Another awesome long-time viewer and supporter. Check that tree out. Very kind, Danube. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. That's crazy looking. It reminds me of something. I'm not sure what it reminds me of. It reminds me of something though. Maybe like Cousin It from the Addams Family? I don't know. Maybe like Tina Turner's hair from the 1980s? Yeah, maybe that's it. Tina Turner's hair from the 1980s. Reminds you of the Shire, yeah? Hey, Alan K, 149 super sticker. Cheers, Alan K. Thank you for your support and modding as always. Hunden 008, $1.99. What a beautiful evening. Yeah, it really is. It really is a very, very nice evening here in the city. So thank you to both Alan K and Hunden. Cheers. Thank you very kindly for the support. Hey, they're walking their cat. They got a cat on a leash. And man, the smell of weed in there was overpowering. I had to get out of there. That cat must be high as F. You're too kind, Bevy. I think the sun is going to come out from behind these buildings and get me.
Yeah.
If I can avoid that. Let's avoid it. Let's go this way. That was some strong catnip back there.
Friday.
Let's walk along Dan Leckie Way. It's nice and shady along here. We'll look at the weird little part of the Bentway over here where they have some stores and stuff underneath the Gardner Expressway. I'm not sure who Dan Leckie is, but he has his own way. He's probably just some historical dude, I'm guessing. I don't know. I should look into it. Maybe he's still alive for all I know. I have no idea. Maybe he's an athlete. Maybe someone can Google Dan Leckie just to see who this person is. A politician. Okay, I figured that was the most likely explanation. Died in 1998. Alright, thanks for looking that up. Here's the Bentway. Hey, what's up, Chris the Pepsi driver? How you doing? Go ahead, go ahead. Alright, alright. This girl behind me is too scared to even walk past me while I'm live streaming, so I told her to go ahead. But she was like, nope, I'm not appearing on your live stream. Alright, can I cross here? Some people's social anxiety is very crippling. The thought of even appearing in a video or a live stream while they're out and about in public is just like overwhelming to them. They just can't handle it. It's a thing. It's a real thing. I think I can go, can't I? I'm going. But they don't seem to have a problem with the fact that they're on cameras all over the place as they walk, right? Every business, every office building, every condo, lobby, whatever. There's a camera. You're on camera. You can't never be on some camera somewhere if you're out walking around in the city. What's up, Carl Roth? How you doing? Yeah, no one sees most of that footage, that's true, but someone who walks past me during a live stream, they're literally on the video for 1 second. No one cares. No one. It's a blip. They're a blip, right? They're just one of countless other blips going past the camera for like a second. Toronto City Councillor, okay. So we're underneath the Gardner Expressway, but there's all these stores here. It's kind of neat. Hey Joey Jojo, how you doing? Right, Bevy? I admit I've always been a bit of a ham when it comes to cameras or videos, whatever. If there was ever anyone around when I was a kid or even up to now who has a camera taking pictures, taking a video, I'm the guy who likes to jump in front of it and make a stupid looking face, you know, or something like that. Hey, Jonathan Kelly, hello, hello. I should, eh? Put that on the list, my to-do list. That's true. And hello, Toronto Live. Hey, I'm... Holy traffic. Yeah, sorry about that buffering. It's going back up again. Buffering happens everywhere. It doesn't matter where you are. You could be in the heart of civilization itself, wherever you think that is, and you'll still encounter some buffering sometimes. I've seen it happen to streamers in Tokyo and Manhattan. It's like gridlock all around here right now. It's weird that there's a bad signal here, because I've streamed through here many times and there's never been an issue before. It's just random and unexplainable sometimes. I remember I was streaming along the Harbourfront where we just were one time, and Vasily intercepted me, and he was also streaming, and we were both streaming with Bell. We had the same provider, and or was it Vasily or was it Sapand? Maybe it was Sapand. Yeah, I think it was Sapand. But anyway, we were both using Bell, and we were walking together, and I had some major buffering, and he didn't. He was streaming, same provider as me, in the exact same area, right beside me. His signal was fine, mine was buffering like crazy. Can you explain that? I can't. Hey, thanks Bill Chow, how you doing?
Ah, la sorte du patron à l'autre.
I'm not sure what kind of phone he had. I think it was an iPhone. Mine's a Samsung phone.
Yeah, this is the way it looks. And then you see the elevator going down? Yeah. It's a minute and a half elevator.
No trains. Why is there so much traffic on a Sunday? Because Toronto. Think you can escape traffic gridlock on the weekend? Nope. Sometimes it's even worse. And it is a long weekend, so that probably has something to do with it. Are people still leaving the ball game? Well, I guess that will contribute to it as well. Okay, there's a train. Do some train spotting. It's going, gone almost. A clever offer. Yeah, that's true. But he had a fine signal, perfectly fine. Mine was all but gone. It just didn't make any sense to me. And we're standing 2 feet away from one another. And this is still the same phone that I have now that I was using then.
That's a nice city.
Hey, happy Chillmore. Hey, thanks. Yeah, I'm just streaming in 1080p, but I think it looks okay enough. Eventually I'll be streaming in higher quality. I'm gonna get a new phone, I think, in the near future. I think an iPhone. And I'll be able to stream with a slightly higher quality than I currently am. With the Prism app with the Samsung phone, 1080p is as high as you can go. Maybe I'll stop using the Prism app too, I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'll pay for the Prism app and get some of those features that they now force you to pay for. There's a big ass lineup here at the Stacked Market also. What's going on at the Stacked Market? You want my old phone, Choppy? I might hang on to it just because there's tons of pictures and videos on here. I might want to just keep on here. And it's nice to have a backup also. Walking north up Bathurst Street. Alright, the signal is back up to full strength at least. Yeah, I gave Johnny a heads up that I was going to be streaming today, but I told him I'd end my stream in time for his Stumble stream tonight if he's doing one. Usually on Sundays at 8 p.m. he'll do his Stumbles home stream. So I'll be wrapping this up around 8 o'clock for him to do his thing, and you can all go over there and check him out. Hello.
number one right there.
New subway station incoming. A new subway line, for that matter. Hey, Stewie is in the house with a $20 super chat. Good evening, Ken. Welcome to the chat and to the stream, Stewie. Thank you very much once again. Oh, it was a pleasure, and the support is just amazing. Thank you so much. Cheers, Stewie. Awesome to have you. Hope you enjoy the walk.
It's insane. It's insane.
It's King Street. What the heck? Oh, it's one of those pedal pubs is coming up the street here. I think these are finally licensed, so people can actually drink on the pedal pubs now. They never used to be able to, which seemed kind of pointless to me. The city finally loosened up or whatever and let them actually function as they're supposed to. What was the point of them even existing before when they weren't allowed to drink on them? Well, I imagine the person who's sort of, you know, the main driver is not drinking. That one's pretty rowdy. It's a rowdy pedal pub. Bryce Cooley, yeah, people have made that comparison before. They are the two big Great Lakes cities that are basically the same size, more or less, depending on how you measure. They're also both known for their massive skylines of skyscrapers. But I think that's the main thing really that makes them similar. They're on a Great Lake. They're kind of similar in size and shape, I guess. And they both have big skylines and lots of skyscrapers. I think that's about it. In other ways, most other ways, they're not that similar, really. In my opinion, anyway. There's the Factory Theater. I don't know, Toronto's kind of its own thing, you know? It has similarities to New York and London in its role in Canada. It has the same role in Canada that New York or London have in the US, I guess. It's also where it has the biggest mix of people from all over the world. Immigrant cities, right? This is a major immigrant city. Over half of the population was born outside of Canada. It's also like the financial center, it's the media center of Canada, things like publishing and all that sort of thing. It's all centered here in Toronto. So in that way, it's like New York. Or London. Yeah, fourth largest city. The city proper now has well over 3 million people. Went through a bit of a growth spurt the last several years. I think it's slowed down now. They've sort of slowed down immigration. For a while though, it was growing like crazy, like the fastest growing city in North America. But I think the growth is going to be halted for a couple years maybe before they turn it back up again, because most of the growth is driven by immigration in Toronto. Hey, Randall King. What's up, not a bot? St. Andrew's Playground. Yeah, sometimes the sidewalks can be a bit narrow for the number of people that are on them. And some of the streets downtown, the sidewalks get too crowded sometimes. right, Bevy. Hey, it was awesome to have you. I look forward to seeing your new stuff on your channel. Onward and upward. Wow, that's a large. Can I show your dog on my live stream? Yeah. Check this guy out. What does he weigh, like 175? Or? No?
Like 155.
155, okay, yeah. He weighs as much as a grown man.
Eats more.
Yeah, I imagine, yeah. Oh, he's so sweet. What a sweet guy.
It's a girl out.
Girl, yeah. Sweet girl. I guess I just assumed huge equaled boy, but I guess not with this breed, right?
Yeah, the European ones, they get much bigger. So.
Oh yeah? Well, do the males get much bigger than her? Like, oh yeah, wow.
Her brothers are like over 200 pounds.
Holy moly, wow. All right, thanks. All right, very nice. You too. Yeah, that's a huge dog. He said her brothers are over 200 pounds. She's 155 pounds, he said. And her brothers are over 200 pounds. That's crazy. Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Hello, Charlie. Hey, Perpetually Taggy. 4.99 pounds. Thanks for the great walk. 12:30 a.m. here, so gotta go have a root beer on you, and looking forward to more karaoke and walks. Thank you very, very much, Perpetually Taggy. Hope you have a good night. I guess it's bedtime across the pond. And yeah, there'll be more karaoke coming up on my Instagram for sure, so stay tuned. Cheers, thank you very kindly. Perpetually Taggy, have a good night. Another dip in signal here, huh? Yeah, let's wait for the next light. I don't feel like jogging across the street. Sup, Mark S. Now I regret not running across the street. This light is taking forever. Alright, we've been walking along Adelaide Street for a while. You're a turtle person? I had a turtle, I think, once. I caught him or her. I used to catch critters. I used to live in this neighborhood in North Bay called Birchhaven when I was a kid, and there were some lakes. There was Trout Lake nearby, but there was Circle Lake, which was a smaller lake. And Circle Lake had all sorts of critters that you could catch, like salamanders and frogs and toads and snakes and turtles. So me and my friends used to go there all the time to see what we could catch, and then of course we'd take home whatever we caught. I'm sure my mom loved that. Hey, I'm good, Mark. Just enjoying the nice weather today as I walk around. I think I told this story before, but I'd caught some frogs and taken them home, and then, or was it a toad? Either way, they escaped from my little box enclosure I made, and I couldn't find them, or I think it was two of them. Couldn't find them. Looked all over the place and gave up trying to find them. And then sometime later, I'm not sure, maybe like a year later or something, I was down in the basement rooting around looking for something, and I found them. I found their skeletons, two little frog skeletons down in the basement. It was pretty spooky. I remember being pretty spooked by that. I was just like a little boy. I was a big Kermit fan. I still am. I still like Kermit. I even did some Kermit karaoke.
Like, meet me here and I go.
That's the song I did. The Rainbow Connection. Yeah, it's on my karaoke, Crummy Karaoke Instagram page.
Backstory, but like,
Hooters. I haven't tried that song yet. Maybe I'll try it out. I like to warm up my Kermit voice before I try to sing a Kermit song, though. Sometimes you have to take a few stabs at it, you know? Like, it's not easy being green, you know, like, got to get the tone, and then you try to do the song.
after hours, right? I know the comfort zone.
Literally risking your life.
Hey, Todd Fuller, hello.
Like long term, we're really fucking shooting ourselves in the foot because it's all gonna fall back on you again. Yeah. Because you work for Toronto Hydro. There's really six other things you're not done.
Yeah, where's it?
Back to
exactly.
Yeah, it's pretty busy. It is the long weekend, though. This is the last party night of the summer for some people, maybe. Hey, first last, hello. Music really travels, holy cow. Sounds like it's still right beside me. Is it coming up behind me or something? It is. It's the pedal pub. I was like, why is the music following me? Because it's the pedal pub, that's why. Alright, I had to mute it just because it was too loud for me to talk over. We've come this far without a copyright claim. I'd hate to get one right near the end of the stream. Hey, RC Lamoureux, hello. And CJ Iceman, if I'm pronouncing that right. I'll let the pedal pub get ahead of me. Yeah, I agree first last, because I can't help what music might just randomly show up when I'm walking around. Like, it's not my fault if like a car driving by is blasting music, or someone walking along with their Bluetooth speakers blasting music, or a pedal pub just happens to come around the corner blasting music. That's out of my hands, right? I didn't choose to have that happen, but I still have to pay the consequences. It's not really fair. Hey, what's up? RC Lamoureux with the $5 super chat. Can we hit the like button, folks? Thank you. Thank you very much for the super chat and for encouraging the hitting of the like button. Much appreciated. RC Lamoureux, thank you very kindly. Yeah, everyone's walking around with speakers nowadays. That's a thing now. I mean, you still have the people with the headphones, but you have all these people who are walking around with speakers hanging from their belt loops or something like that, or riding around on their bike with music blaring out loud. I don't know, it's just become a trend, you know? A very annoying trend. It was annoying in the 80s too, when people would walk around with their giant ghetto blasters on their shoulders. But you at least had to respect the effort that they had to put in to do that. That's right, I'm carrying my 20-pound ghetto blaster on my shoulder as I walk around for hours. in the financial district.
Those tricks were...
Playing Status Quo. Or Frankie Goes to Hollywood, baby. Relax, don't do it. Where you wanna come do it, relax. Hey, Devin Sullivan, how you doing? Do I like Platinum Blonde? Well, I remember some of their songs. I thought they were cool, you know, back in the day. They were big in Canada. I don't think they ever really broke out of Canada though, but they were definitely big here. They were like a Toronto band, I think. Well, they do like crying, crying over you. And also, what was that? It doesn't really matter. Yeah, that's my lame Platinum Blonde there. I think they had a few more hits. Yeah, most people outside of Canada have never heard of Platinum Blonde. Maybe some Americans who lived on the border, like in cities like Buffalo and Detroit. Because they used to listen to a lot of Canadian radio. So they knew a lot of Canadian bands that other people in the States didn't know about. A lot of those Canadian bands still have fans in Buffalo and Detroit. What is this? Standing in the dark. Yeah, there's another one. Al Bundy wants to know when the snow is coming. Hopefully not until December. I don't want to see any snow on the ground until December. I remember when Platinum Blonde was touring, they played a show in my hometown North Bay at the Memorial Gardens, which is the hockey arena. And I didn't go to the show, but we lived pretty close to the arena, so I remember being at home and we opened our window and we could hear the concert coming from the arena. So we just kind of stood there by the window listening to the Platinum Blonde show from inside our apartment. Hey, Cynthia's Sunflowers. Better late than never. We're in a really narrow, hemmed in part of the financial district here. This is Temperance Street. Lots of narrow streets with big old buildings. There's a neat alley. Spoons. Yeah, I like the spoons. I still like the spoons. I think Nova Heart was one of the best sort of new wave songs of the early 80s, you know? Thanks, Alan. That's right. I didn't even do my spiel during this whole stream. If you are new to the channel, by all means, feel free to hit subscribe, hit like and share, hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any of my videos. Because I do these live streams regularly, and I do premieres of pre-recorded videos on every day that I don't do a live stream. So basically 7 days a week, it's either a pre-recorded video premiere or a live stream. So check it out if you're into that. And I'm going to start to wrap it up because I can see we're almost at 8 o'clock. And Mr. Johnny Stride should be doing his home stream on his Johnny Stumbles channel. His Sunday Stumble stream. So thanks everyone for joining me on this last day of August as we walked around on a very pleasant Sunday. Hope you have a good long weekend. Enjoy your Labor Day. So thanks again to everyone who checked out the stream. It was a lot of fun. Hope it was for you too. Thanks to the mods. We had Alan K and Bevy for a while, who's also a mod. So cheers to them, and cheers to everyone who sent support. Thank you so much for the super chats, super stickers, or any PayPal donations. It is so very much appreciated. It means a lot to me that you support the channel, more than you know. And thanks to all the channel members as well. So cheers everyone once again, and have a great evening. I'll see you in my premiere tomorrow. There'll be a premiere at around 7 or 7:15 p.m. for a pre-recorded video. And there's a live chat during the premiere, so hope to see you in the chat for that. I'll be in there chatting as well. Alright, have a good night everyone. I'll see you all again soon. And say hi to Mr. Stumbles for me. And that's all, folks. Oh, look at that. 8 o'clock. I'll let it chime in the big 8 o'clock and then we'll end it. This is Old City Hall here. Hi and bye, Lawson Martin. All right, later everyone.